Hello, hello. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. This is Nina, and I am here to do a pick a card reading with charms today. It's been a long time since we did the charms, and I felt like it was time. So we will get into how we do it later, but first you have to pick a card. And to help you make your pick today, I have put on 3 little cute tin boxes here for you to make your pick. So this is number 1, number 2, and number 3. I can hold up the tin boxes so you can get a closer look. So this is a sweet little, is it Lidl it's called, that one? And here are some beautiful roses on this one. And on this one is a little bouquet of flowers. So sink into your intuition, ask your angels and guides to guide you to pick either number 1, 2, or 3. And I'll be back in a moment and I will start with number 1. So if you need more time, then pause the video. Okay, removing number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1. So if you pick number 1 and you pick this cute little box, then this is the reading for you. So I'll put the box up here. We will remove these charms. That was just for show in the beginning here. And I'll put them into the bowl. There. Now this card we're going to look at the end. We're going to start with the charms today. And I have this whole, I'll put the card up here. So I have this whole bowl here. And we're going to pick some charms in here. And we're going to put it on here, and then we're just going to read the charms, okay? And then we're going to look at the card later. So let us pick some charms for you, number 1. Okay, so let's look at it. So first I see this little bopper, and this bopper is something that, you know, you have it on when you're out fishing. This is what bops in the water, you know, to hold the line. So I don't know if you have a feeling that you're just, you know, having your head above water, or if it's going kind of up and down and you're kind of out of whack. It might be that you're out of balance a little bit here. In general, I feel like that is very much about yeah, having the feeling that I'm just having my head above water. You know, that things might have been a little bit heavy lately. Let me just have a sip of water before I continue. Okay. You also have a cat here, and it's a gray cat. So a cat for me is very much an invitation for relaxation, for secluding yourself, for making sure that you do things that you want to do. A cat will never be pushed into doing anything it doesn't want to do. So is that the case for you? Have you been pushing yourself, or have somebody else been pushing you to do some stuff that you're not really happy about? I see you have another cat here as well. It's a pink cat, see? Sitting with the back turned. And this one also the back turned. So maybe it's time for you to turn your back on something and actually focus on whatever it is that you truly desire, instead of kind of pushing yourself into doing something you don't want to do. There is a little card here, and that's kind of, yeah, it's a mini tarot card, but it's a reminder of tarot, of cards, of using cards in general as a divination tool. But this is kind of also the Hermit. Can you see that? So again, with secluding yourself, going into a space where you get some time for you and contemplating and thinking and just enjoying yourself, okay? Now you have the shepherd's staff here. The shepherd's staff is very often for me a symbol of leadership, that you might want to lead somebody. So you might want to have time to step into leadership now in your work, or there might be that you are working as a leader already, or stepping into it, or invitation to lead other people. But the shepherd's staff could also be a mother. You know, kind of, you know, gathering all the kids in the right direction, or steering all the kids in the right direction. And mind you, mother can be, of course, mother of human babies or fur babies or whatever, you know, take that as it resonates. So, but it is kind of the energy of that charm is leadership, okay? You have a star here, and that for me is hope, and it's also wishing upon a star. So very often with that, it's like when I get the star card in tarot, it tells me that your answer have been heard. No, I mean your prayers have been heard, and then your answer is coming. They're working on it, kind of, is the message on that. You also have a butterfly here, and butterfly is very much about transformation, of course, that you are transforming from something old into something new, or you're letting something go in order to step into something new. Now you have a love key here with the key in it. So it's a lock with the key. So you have the key for love yourself, kind of, is the message there. Now you also have a flower. So you are blossoming somehow in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. I have a feeling that it's something is forming, something is evolving. Something is being evolved or being formed. In a work relationship, I would say that you are in a project that's really growing now, is my feeling about that. Now you have a baby foot, so there might be children in your vicinity, or there might be new baby coming into your life. Doesn't necessarily have to be your own babies. It can be a friend's baby. It can be that you're, of course, you becoming a mother or a father, or a grandfather, grandmother, aunt, uncle. You know, take that as it resonates. But baby is, of course, that energy of children. It can also be an invitation to play more, to be more like the child, okay? To look upon the world with childlike eyes, if you will. You have music notes here. I don't know if you can see that very well. So that is, of course, about bring more music into your life. Use music in your daily life to get into a right mood, or to move your physical form, or just for enjoyment, you know, just for joy's sake. You also have a gem here. So that for me is very often an invitation to put on the nice stuff. Don't be afraid to shine kind of message. You have the letter R. So I don't know if that's you or somebody you know. I also have, what's her name? Elsa from the Frost movies. And Elsa is about not caring about what everybody else thinks of you, okay? She does her own thing, you know, whether or not people like her or not. And she's also a lot about, of course, letting go of the past. So an invitation to let go of something now and stepping into something new, okay? So that's very much also the same as a butterfly here. You also have a heart, so love again. So there might definitely be love coming towards you in the near future, or some sort of love will flourish. So if you're in a relationship, I would say renewal of love, or maybe an offer of love coming towards you. Or it can also be in friendship, a loving friendship, or an offer of love in that sense. So I have to take that as it resonates with you. You have a little hummingbird here, and they are very fast, and they're very moving, and they are, you know, very do. So again, I have a feeling, an invitation to slow down, okay? Slow down, seclude yourself, give yourself some space and time here. Now you have the seahorse. The seahorse is made for life. And seahorses is very much about love, healing, and friendship for me. So definitely some sort of loving relations coming towards you. You also have the alien here, and it says, I want to believe. And of course, it can be about belief system, that there is something that you are struggling to believe in. Of course, that can be something. Or believing in a project or believing in a person, it can be that too. But the alien here, very often for me, is the feeling of being alienated, or the feeling of being outside. An outsider, someone different. So that might be you, or there might be somebody else in your vicinity. You have to take that as it resonates. But of course, it can also be UFOs. Maybe you have seen the UFOs. Maybe you're interested in that. Maybe you're interested in star family, star beings, or maybe you're invited to look into that. Maybe you are star seed and really haven't dug into that kind of spirituality yet. So maybe it's time to do that. So take that as it resonates with you. Okay. Yeah, number one, that was it so far. Let us look at your oracle card, the one that you picked in the beginning. One ring circus. Okay. So this can have different meanings. First of all, I want like to point out that it's 15. So in numerology, that's become 6. And 6 for me is about love. Okay. One ring circus can be about getting back to the same place over and over. That something is repeating itself. So it could be that there is a situation in your life that has been repeating itself. You know, why does this always happen over and over again? You know, why do I always fall for the wrong person? Or why do I always trust the wrong people? Or why do I always stumble across that stone when I walk on this path? You know, it can be many things. So you have to kind of feel into what that is for you. But for me, it's very much about the invitation to get out of that, to get out of that same old way of thinking. As I said here also, that there's something that you're kind of leaving behind and you're stepping into something new. So the One Ring Circus here, I feel, is more about maybe coming full circle, maybe stopping that over and over and over again, and actually step out of that circle and stepping into something brand new. But what I feel like they're trying to get you to do here also is to clue yourself and think. Okay, so there might be something that you need to contemplate right now before you move into it. Okay, so that's something I feel as well. See if there's any other messages for you now. Number one. I'm hearing believe in love. In any way, shape, or form, of course. It will come in due time, I also hear. Plunge into it is something I hear as well. And they're showing me the color green and the color yellow. I don't know why. It could be that that's something you have around you, or that's the colors you like. But green and yellow is, of course, if we look at the chakra system, it is the solar plexus and the heart. The heart is opening your heart, and that might make sense when they said that, you know, the trust in the love and everything here. So it's about opening your heart. Maybe it's opening your heart to someone, or looking upon someone or a situation with more loving energy. But also your solar plexus, and solar plexus is where you have kind of your main energy. So there might be that you have some cleansing in that area needed, and also maybe you're depleted of energy a little bit, and maybe that's why they're asking you to take some time alone and to rest and rejuvenate here and to contemplate on something before giving your energy into something new. You know, take this as it resonates with you, number one, okay? So I feel like that was it. Maybe we should do some mini cards in the end. Then I would like for you, number one, to do the Chakra Love. I feel like that was appropriate for you since the colors of the chakra popped up in my mind. So let us pull a card from this deck for you, number one, okay? To close off this reading today. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Throat chakra and sodalite might be a crystal you can use. So vulnerability for me is also very much about opening the heart, which is what we got with the color green. And it's also very much about love here. So there is an invitation to open your heart to something here, number one, I have to say. And they're saying that showing your vulnerability, opening your heart, is a sign of strength. So see if you can look upon that in that way instead when it comes to the love and opening the heart in this reading. Yeah, I feel like that was pretty much it, number one. I hope you found this fun. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it gave you something today. Feel free to comment in the comment section below if you have any experiences that you would like to share. I wish you the very best moving into whatever this is, number one. Until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number two, so if you chose this beautiful box with the roses and this card number two, then this is the reading for you. We will put the card up here so it will be shown to you later, because we are first going to use these charms. So I'm going to pick some charms from here and I'm going to put it on this thing right here, and then we're going to look at those first and then we will look at the card later. So let us pick some charms for you, number 2. One that just flew out here. This staff flew out too, so we have to accept that as well. You got a lot of charms here in number 2. Let me just have a sip of water and we will start. Okay, so let's address this that just popped on the outside. So that's a magic wand. So are you making sure that you include your magic in your world right now? Are you on top of that? Are you open for magic? Are you looking for magic, you know? So there's something about, because it fell on the outside, there's something about maybe you're not in the spiritual world right now. Maybe you're not, maybe you're too much kind of in the 3D world or in the head space, or not including your higher self or your spiritual side in something. So that might be a question I have for you. You had a dice and it landed on the number 1. So maybe you are number 1 for someone, or you are looking for that number 1, or the number 1 is a number you live in, or you are one sibling, or you have one child. You know, take this as it resonates. The number 1 can mean many things, but the number 1 is also very much about beginnings, starting something brand new. Okay. Now you have the letter O, so that can be you or somebody else, but it can also be coming full circle. Leaving something all behind, stepping into something new, or completing something as well. Now you have the pipe, and the pipe in for me is about hard work. So you have been working hard. You have a cup, so that is of course having a break, having a cup of coffee, going to a cafe, you know, indulging yourself maybe with a cup of coffee with marshmallows on it or something, you know, a good cup of tea, whatever that is for you. So it's about indulging yourself. You have the letter M here on a little dice. So that might be somebody in your vicinity or you. You have an angel wing, so you are looked over by angels. And you have the temperature measurement thermostat. So something might have been very tempered, okay? Something might have been heated for you. So it might be in a discussion, but it also might be love, okay? So take that as it resonates. You have an apple, and that's, of course, an invitation for more fruit, maybe more nature, maybe eating more healthy. Now you have the triangle, and for me, that's about the Trinity. It can be the number 3, which is, for me, very spiritual. It can be the Holy Trinity. It can be 3 people in a relationship. But the triangle can also be the warning of danger, okay? So I don't feel like that's danger as in very dangerous, but it can be something of an energy that you might want to just be aware of something, okay? Now, this is Tiny Tarot, it says here. So this is an invitation for using cards. I don't know if you're interested in using tarot or oracle cards or divination tools in any way, shape, or form. So you also have this trolley with logs on it. So this is kind of the trolley that you used in the old days to put the logs on when they were working in the forest, you know. So I don't know if you're I'm hearing the word lumberjack. I don't know if you know a lumberjack, or if you know, if you love to work with wood, or if you love to walk in the woods, or if you know someone that works with wood in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm just, you know, smelling the pine trees is what I'm smelling, okay? So I don't know if that resonates with you, but, you know, you have to feel into what it resonated for you. Now, this is an eraser that you put on the end of the pencil. So there might be something that you need to kind of erase or take away or correct or... yeah. I will get back to that a little bit, okay? I'll put it over here because I think there's more messages with it, but let's move on. Now, this, of course, can be out in nature. It can be about getting out in nature more. It can also be kind of looking like a boa in the old days that you put around your neck. So putting on the nice stuff or dressing up for something, you know. Maybe a carnival even, who knows. But very much about greenery for me, so very much about nature. You got a gem here as well, and that's an invitation to put on the nice stuff, and also, and don't be afraid to shine. Now you have a snowflake here. So something might have happened this winter, or is going to happen next winter when there is time for snow, or when it is winter in wherever you live. So we will just leave it at that for now. Now you have another gem here. Beautiful, kind of a diamond thing. That's fun. And you have a fairy, so more nature. And you have another fairy, so a huge invitation for nature here. Now you have a cat. Now the cat reminds us to not do what everybody else tells us to do, but do what we want ourselves. And also that the cats are very good at, they play when they want to play, they eat when they're hungry, and they sleep when they're tired, and they just do what they want to do all the time. They're not controlled by anyone, okay? So that's a big message in there. Now you also have the seahorse, and the seahorse is made for life, and they're very loving and healing animals. So there might be somebody in your vicinity that's kind of with you for life, or that's very supportive, whether it be a partner or a friendship or a family member. But I do feel like there's someone you can really trust, and that's very loving for you. Now you have also a leaf here, so that's an invitation, of course, for more nature, very much nature here. You have sun behind this cloud. So if you're in a little dispute right now, or in a place where you're not too happy, there's a message that there are sun behind the clouds. In other words, this too shall pass, kind of. You also have the Eiffel Tower. Now the Eiffel Tower can of course be mean Paris. It can mean a trip to Paris. But it can also be building blocks, you know, that you have to take the time to build one step at a time. Put one on top of the other to build whatever it is that you need to build, okay? So, you know, take that as it resonates. But let us get over here again. Okay, no, okay, I hear it. Okay, I get messages from Spirit. They're saying you can't erase the past. The past has happened. It's done. You can't change it. So it's a matter of accepting that whatever happened, it happened. And yeah, just accept it. Plain and simple. And understand that you can't change it and move away from that energy. Okay? Now, for this, what do you have for this, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, so I feel like they're saying that it's more about the Trinity, the triangular shape, than it is a danger sign. So it is about the Trinity. Yes, it is about the Holy Trinity. It's about divinity. It's about spirit. It's about connecting with spirit. Now, this is the connecting between people, and this is the connection up to God, source energy, universe. You know, take it as it resonates with you. So for me, it's very much about, and what I hear them explaining to me, it's very much about your connection. Okay. Strengthening your connection, listening more. As I said in the beginning, with this magic wand that fell out on the outside, that you haven't been including your spirituality or your spirit team guides or your higher self so much lately. And they're asking you to change that now, okay? They're asking you to open up for them to be more a part of your life, okay? So that might be why you're kind of having this as well. That's kind of coming full circle with something. Maybe it's an old belief system that needs to be put away and left behind, and stepping into something new, you know, changing something up here, okay? You are divinely guided by angels since the angel wing came up. Lots of fairy energy here, so I would definitely invite you outside to see if you can connect with the fairies, number 2. I feel like there's a huge connection and invitation in that. Something might change come winter for you. So if you're asking a question, when... I would say when winter comes for wherever you are, okay? Yeah, so that's pretty much what I have from that. Let's look at the oracle card that you picked. Strength. Wow, number 44, you know, a big communication with angels number there. So you have the strength within you is what they're trying to say here. So don't be afraid, you know, to step into the new here, because you have the strength to finish it. You have the strength to change whatever it is that you need to change here, okay? So, yeah, and I feel like it's divinely guided, all of this. I do feel like it's divinely guided. Okay, I'll put that down here. And we're going to pick some Chakra Love card in the end here for you, like we did with number 1. See what you get here, number 2 today. Oops, that one that just popped on over. Embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they're saying chakra balance in general. And you can use clear quartz, rose quartz, or hematite is what they're saying here. So yeah, it is very much about your balance. As I said in the very beginning, how much are you letting your higher self be part of your world right now? How much are you in connection with your spirit team? How much time do you set aside to going inwards, to meditating? Maybe that's why the cat came up as well. To set aside more time for you to go inwards, for you to go out in nature, connecting with fairies, connecting with the angels, using divination tools like tarot, oracle cards, stuff like that. So they're asking you to balance that a little bit better. You know, how much time you spend in the 3D world and how much time you spend in the 5D world, kind of, you know. How much is you as a human and you as a higher self, you know, divided. How much is it balanced out, kind of, okay? Because you need both in this life, because you're not just human, you're also spirit, right? But you have to allow spirit more into the physical form and into your life. That's what I feel like they're trying to tell you. And this heated thing here, it might come from, for some of you, it might just be that you're living somewhere right now where it's very warm. But I feel like it's more like passion, okay? I don't feel like it's heated as in quarreling right now, at least not right now. I feel like it's more about your passion growing, your waking something up inside yourself, okay? That's kind of the energy I feel when I touch this, okay? So I just wanted to address that since we kind of left that a little bit hanging there. Yeah, I feel like that was it, number 2. I hope this was fun for you. Please comment in the comment section. Let me know if you like this kind of reading and if you would like more of these charm readings in the future. I wish you the very best on maneuvering whatever this is for you, number 2. And until the next time, I see you. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you picked number 3 card and this beautiful flower box, and this is the reading for you, I'll put it up here. Now, we're not going to look at that card right now. We're going to put it over here for later because we're going to start with the charms. So I have this huge bowl of charms here, and we're going to pull some, and we're going to put it on here, and we're going to do a reading. Okay? So we start with that. Ooh, many charms for you, number 3. Let me just have a sip of water and we will start. Okay, let's look at it. Now, you have a gingerbread man, and that might be something that happened last Christmas or is going to happen next Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, or gingerbread can also, of course, be about baking if you like that. Now, you also have Santa here, so something definitely around the time of the end of December, something is going to happen. Now, you have another Santa here. Oh, my goodness. So lots and lots of pointers to the end of December for you, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. Now, you have a heart here, and you have a heart here. 2 blue hearts, by the way. So maybe for some of you, it's baby boys. I don't know. Could be interesting to know. Maybe you have 2 baby boys. Or it could be just two relationships in your vicinity that are very loving, or it can just be love in general. You have this little bunny here, which is kind of a child's toy. So I would say that maybe you are in connection with children in any way, shape, or form. Maybe you're a teacher, a kindergarten teacher. Maybe you look after children. Maybe you're an aunt. Maybe you're a grandfather, grandmother. You know, take that as it resonates with you. You have a little angel here, so angels are definitely with you. Now you have the G key, so that for me is, of course, inviting more music into your life. Is that the wrong way? Yeah, there you go. And then you have leaf, and that is nature for me, getting more out into nature. You have the yin yang, so you might be in need of some more balancing in your life right now, energy-wise. Now you have a snowman, and again, that's kind of a wintry, December-y feeling for me, but snowman can also be about putting one ball on top of the other to build something, you know, to take the time to take one step at a time kind of message. You got a little bird here, so there might be some tweeting going on here. There might be people talking about you, or there might be that you are chatting with someone, or yeah, a conversation to be had. But birds can also be messengers from spirit, so take that as it resonates. You have a butterfly here, so transformation is happening. You have a grand piano here, so definitely music in your life. You have a key with a little heart on it, so there might be some love openings for you. You have kind of a shooting star, a little mini hairpin with a shooting star, so that's hope for me. Also a message from spirit saying that we have heard your prayers. So there's a feather here, and that for me is also very angel connected. You have another heart here, and this one says made with love, so maybe you have children that was made with love. They normally are. You have another heart here with a little arrow through it. Now you have this little crown that says princess on it. So there might also be a little princess, of course. You have a rose, so that's a love offer for me. You have another heart. A flip-flop, so there might be somebody who is on a vacation or are going on a vacation, or maybe an invitation to look at taking a vacation. Now you have a turtle here, and that's of course slow and steady wins the race. You have an owl, of course that's about knowledge. Now you have a whale's fin here, so that can be of course about taking a whale safari. It can be about going on vacation, but whales for me is also very much about diving deep into your emotions. You have a sun here, and that's a good sign. And you have another star here, so wishing upon a star. You have another butterfly, transformation. You have Hello Kitty, so that's very also children for me. Now you have another star here. Where are the stars? Didn't we have some stars up there? Yeah. And then you have a little, a little beetle or ladybug there. Yeah, so that's again about nature, looking at nature's wonder a little bit here. But ladybug is also, of course, a very lucky symbol. So, okay, so let us see what we can get out of this. There is something about love over here. I mean, you have 3 hearts and a rose coming your way. So whether it be a love relationship as in a new love coming your way, or if you are in a relationship, maybe a renewal of love, or some sort of happy gathering or something around love for you guys. But it can also be a loving relationship as in new friendships or a renewed energy in a loving relation. Okay, so I feel very positive about this. The flip-flop, as I said, an invitation for vacation. Oh, I forgot to mention this, of course. This is a coat hanger, and it's very much about where you hang your hat kind of thing. So making whatever you are into your home by making it a place that you love, okay? Or where you are, that's where your home is kind of feeling, okay? But Vacation, definitely invitation to look if you can take a break and have a vacation. Okay, vacation from something. Out in nature, you are definitely invited out in nature. You are being guided by angels. You have two different signs for that here. They are also asking you to dive deep into your emotions. So there might be something that you need to feel through here, number 3, that is not still kind of gone out of your life. There still might be some residue of some energy within you that just needs to be felt through in order for you to release it. Okay, so look into that for you. So there is some new wisdom for you coming. Okay, so open up for that. Open up to spirit to give you more wisdom, to give you messages. Maybe there are angel messages since you have angel reference here. You are growing and transforming in some way, shape, or form here because you have 2 butterflies that popped up. So definitely huge growth. And I do feel like there's some sort of children in your vicinity here, whether you have your own or whether you're expecting, or you have a sister or a brother that's expecting, or a daughter or son or whatever. There's babies, or there's something about new children or new energy coming into your family or your vicinity, okay? So they're also asking you to find your balance in something. Okay, so they might have something to do with giving and receiving energy. That's kind of my feeling about it. You have the stars here, so they have heard your prayers and they will be answered in due time, is what they mean with that. Asking you to be patient with yourself, one step at a time. The sun is here, very positive omen. There might be birds coming your way with messages from spirit. Or also maybe also an invitation for more nature again, and music in your life. So use music to get into the energy of joy, or to get up and dance, or to move your physical form, or you use music also if you need to meditate, or if you need to get into a mood where you can feel something through. Use music in the way you need to. And in the end here, there's something about December month, I feel, going on for you guys, number 3. Something will shift, something will happen. I feel like it's good news. I have a good feeling about these charms over here, so I don't think that there's a bad omen. But I feel like there's a shift or something new coming in, something giving you something that you have been dreaming of. Maybe that's the answer to your prayers, kind of, that's coming in the end of this year. Okay, maybe you're wanting to be pregnant and it's happening in the end of the year. Either the baby's coming or you will be pregnant within the end of this year. If that's you, it's something about a happy thing happening. And having a baby might also be the butterflies as well. Your body is transmuting, so take that as it resonates with you. Definitely there's love, and there's child energy, there's transformation energy, there's the end of the year, there's some prayers that will be answered. They're asking you to find your balance, be patient with yourself, use music, dive into your emotions, make your happy home your own, open up for more wisdom, know that your angels are with you, spend more time in nature, and see if you can get a break, a little vacation now. So let us look at this oracle card that you pulled. Stuck in the mud, yeah. Number 6, numerology, which is love. So you might have been feeling stuck in the mud, and you see there's a bird here again. So there is something about birds for you, number 3. But you might have been feeling stuck in something, or maybe this was the prayer that you've been asking for. Why isn't it coming? Why isn't it coming? It is coming, but it's coming in due time is the message here. But it might have been that you are out of balance as well, as I was feeling a little bit with this. That there might be something about giving and receiving energy that's not really optimal right now. There's something that needs some work. But we will look into that when we do the Chakra Love cards here. So I'll put that over here. Maybe the Chakra Love cards can tell you something if there's something in your chakra system that's in need of some balancing. So let's look at that. Let's look at it, number 3. Fearlessness. Turn your warrior into a warrior. Solar plexus amber might be a crystal you can use. So if there was something that you were afraid of moving into, I would say that they're saying that you shouldn't be afraid, and that, stop worrying about it and just kind of be your own warrior, be your own guide, be your own hero. is what I feel with that. Now, there might be some energy in your solar plexus that's needed. I mean, the solar plexus is the main energy center. So as I said, there might be that you're a little bit low on the energy here. So I would say that you have to have the time to contemplate and to fill up with more energy. Just to make sure that your energy is in balance at all time. I want to pull one more card for you, number 3. I haven't with the others, but I felt like you needed one. Let's see. Compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. Jade might be a crystal you can use. So there's something about opening your heart for something as well here. There might be that love relation here. Or there might be that they're inviting you to open up to be vulnerable. Underneath the deck, you have embraced the balance between earth and spirit. Clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite. So chakra balancing in general. Yeah. So I feel like there's some chakra balancing needed for you. Open up your heart for new relations, new energy coming towards you. Be fearless. So step into it. If you're worrying about stepping into something, I have a feeling that this is the message that you should step into it. Everything will be okay. You're watched over by the angels here, and there is new wisdom coming your way as well. Okay. Well, I feel like that was it, number 3. I could go on and on, but I can't. So I hope that you liked this. If you did, then comment in the comment section if you would like to see more readings like this. I wish you the very best on whatever this is for you, number 3. And until the next time I see you, bye.